to for the last 2 years?
Well, it's a little bit of a mystery even to me, but my guess is that she's followed Jane to London. Well, clearly she's followed Jane to London, but she's sort of taken a little bit of a superior role in this one to a guy named Ian, who she's roped into being her intern somehow. And Jane at the beginning of the film is very like down and sad about Thor and never thinks he's coming back. And Jane is kind of, Darcy's trying to just rally her and get her back into science and life a little bit.
How does it change for you going from New Mexico to London?
Huge difference. I love New Mexico, and they built, you know, a town for us. So it was very small and kind of homey, kind of just one set, really. And then this was just a huge, epic filming experience, and I've never filmed in London, so it was really exciting. It's such a beautiful city.
I used to live in New Mexico. There's not a ton to do.
Yeah, there really isn't, but it's fun if you've got all your friends. Mm-hmm. We had a lot of fun.
Were you excited for Darcy to do anything coming into the sequel?
I was just happy to be there. I was just happy to be in it. Yeah, I mean, I'm delighted by Darcy. I think she's hilarious, and they wrote me a lot of really great bits, and I'm so excited to be in it. I always think I'm going to be cut out, and then I'm not, and it's thrilling.
She's such a cool character because she's not in the comics, so is there more freedom there for you?
Yeah, there's less pressure for me because I don't have to stay faithful to anything. And she was a creation, everybody's, you know, joint creation in the first one, because she was supposed to be a guy. Darcy was supposed to be a guy. And then they sort of changed their minds and had a bunch of people in and didn't find anybody, and then I kind of convinced them to let me come back, and then it just happened. And then we had a long rehearsal process, and they wrote to that, and it continued into the second film.
One of the things that I really loved about the second film is it's very fun. There's a lot of jokes.
It is really fun.
And Darcy's a huge part of that.
Yeah, I have a lot of great lines, I have to say. I'm really lucky. I have a lot of great stuff. Yeah, the film is really, really fun. Even more so, I guess, than I thought. It's one thing when you read and you imagine something, and it's another to just see it finished, and it is awesome. I mean, it's so awesome, in the true sense of the word awesome. Awe-filled, filled with awe. I mean, it really, like, it's so cool, and it's so much fun, and it's hilarious, and it's deep, you know, and it's just everything you could want from a movie.
How has having a Marvel Cinematic Universe character affected you? Do people recognize you more from Thor now?
I mean, I'm pretty good about, like, not being recognized. Like, I'm pretty good about keeping, like, to myself or whatever, but people love these movies. People love these movies, and they really love Darcy so far. So, you know, we'll see. But yeah, they've been really nice, and I always really appreciate it, because it's scary when you are responsible for a character and you're not like, well, I'm playing this and it's like this, and so you can't blame me. But I blame myself completely if you don't like her.
So the Marvel Universe has previously introduced Agent Coulson, and now he appears in the comic books. And
yes.
Any chance at Darcy, or would you like to see Darcy?
There is Darcy in the comic books. My brother gave me a stack of Thor comic books where there's Darcy. Which was one of the it was amazing to see. I had no idea that was happening. There have been a few, like, little bits of Darcy in comics, but yeah, I mean, I'm a big comic book person, so more of that would be nice.